Hey everybody, this is Angela. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. And as you can see, my sidekick, my fur baby Ellie, is laying on her favorite pillow, sleeping up a storm. And I have straightened up just a little bit, and I'm drying clothes. So I wanted to come on here and talk about the Delphi murders, and they have a guy in jail that allegedly did this. I mean, they're saying he confessed. I don't know if that's true or not. So, if you watch Court TV, they got, a lot of videos and a lot of updates on it and everything. And I'm telling you, it's something. Or some of the stuff, but his defense team is saying it wasn't him, that it was alleged CULT that did this and everything. So I'm like, well, the video looks like him, even though it's far away, but I don't know. I don't know if he did it or not. We just gotta wait and see. And looks like Alec Murdaugh a couple of days ago pleaded guilty to the fraud and, where he stole money and everything. So I don't know if there's going to be a trial on that since he pled guilty or not. I don't know. I mean... And I did watch Buster Murdoch's interview on Fox Nation with Martha McCown, and he still has faith in his dad, and he's saying that, he doesn't live in South Carolina, he moved somewhere else, but that he still thinks the killer or killers is out there and all that, but I don't know. I mean, my thing is, if allegedly who did this, take Alec out of the picture for a minute, well, okay, my thing is, if someone else did this, say, allegedly someone else did this, then why would they let Alec, and he was down there, he be a witness, and why would they let him live? Wouldn't they taken him out too? But the thing is, it was on Alec Murdaugh. It was the video that Paul had, the Snapchat, and that was his voice. And that was like 2 or 3 minutes before everything happened. So... You want to say hi? You want to say hi? Look at you, yeah. Oh, my baby. Yeah, are you mama's baby? Are you mama's baby? She came over to see what I was doing. So, I mean, I got into watching crime stuff, about crimes with my grandmother. I remember the Diane Downs, where she shot and injured 2 of her children. That was attempted murder, and then she did kill 1 child, and she had an excuse for everything. I watched Reporting Live from My Sofa. That was one of the first videos that he put out. I was a little late watching it, and there she is, because I was looking for something new, different to watch, and I had Diane Downs and Jodi Arias, and I looked it up, and there it was. So, and, I mean, some of the parole board interviews where she has an answer for everything. Yeah, they brainwashed my kids against me and told my kids that if you say this, then you'll be able to see me. You tell them that I did it. I mean, I'm like, really? You did it. And because, Christy, the little girl talking about Diane Downs, when Diane Downs went into that little girl's hospital room, she was fine. Her blood pressure hit the roof, and I think she had a stroke, and they had to get her out of there. And, she got better, and then they asked her, who shot you? And she pointed at her mother. And, I mean, the little boy was 3 years old at the time, and this was like over 40 years ago. And, I mean, but Danny and Christy, I guess they'd be in their 40s now. They were adopted by the DA, and she escaped. Diane Downs escaped from prison, and I'm like, everybody was in fear because they was afraid that she was going to go there and finish the job on the 2 kids, the surviving kids. And she had another child, and that girl was adopted. And I think ABC or Barbara Walters or something did an interview with her, and she found out she was adopted, and somehow she found out that Diane Downs was her real birth mother, and she bought the book Small Sacrifices, and I'm like, oh boy. And I think she wrote letters to Diane because she wanted to know who her real father was or something, and the letters got creepy and everything. I mean, it was a mess. But then you got orin and orson, and both parents, adopted parents to them, both of them is in jail, going to prison. They were found guilty of their unaliving, and even though their bodies never been found, they proved it. And stop, Ellie. This so much hurts children. I just don't understand it. Why would anybody want to hurt a child? I mean, Harmony and Gannon. Oh my goodness. And Summer Wells is still missing, and, John Bonet, Diane Downs, what she did to her children, and, you got, Susan Smith, Michael and Alex, and, Andrea Yates, the 5 children she drowned. And one of the boys was born on my birthday. I think it was Lucas. Or Luke. Yeah, Lucas, I think. And, I mean, I was so heartbroken. I'm like, oh my Lord. But here's the thing about Andrea. Andrea admitted what she did, just like that. She didn't say, oh, someone broke in and overtook me and took my kids and did this. No, she admitted it because there was something, upsetting, and it was, she listened to some street preacher that said her children, that children are bad or something. I don't know if he told her that or she heard it on a cassette tape or something. And, I mean, it was really weird, and her husband Russell or whatever his name is, divorced her. Then he got married again, and I think this woman divorced him. They had the one son. So I don't, I know that David Smith, Susan Smith's ex-husband, is married, and he's got 2 grown children now. And he said that they knew about their brothers. And so, and then, you got Casey Anthony, and in that documentary, whatever the name of it was on Peacock. Then they showed it on the ID channel. She now said that her dad did it and taught her how to lie and all this stuff. I'm like, really? I said, so you was sitting there in the interview room and you couldn't say, my dad did this, instead of lying? You couldn't say, well, you go and ask my dad about it because he did it? No, Casey was out there partying and doing whatever she wanted, got a tattoo and all this stuff. And of course she still denies that she did anything, but it is what it is. So anyway, Ellie and I want to thank you for dropping in and stopping by. So we would like for you to hit that subscribe button. Please hit like and subscribe to my channel. We'd like for you to comment and how you think my little fur baby looks and everything. And we will see you in the next one. You all take care, and God bless you all.